Hi guys, I thought I'd show you another way to save on your food bill. I made a roast the other night and this is what's left, and then I have this onion. I'm going to show you how to turn just this little bit of meat and the onion into another meal. And this time I'm doing a breakfast meal. And kids love this and it makes it easy for you. Every once in a while, have breakfast for dinner. It's cheap, it's easy, and like I said, kids love getting breakfast for dinner once in a while. I know my favorite was pancakes. But anyway, I'm going to take this little bit of food and I'm going to show you how I'm going to turn it into a meal. And we'll be back as soon as I get everything set up. Okay guys, I grated up my cheese and there's the roast from last night, which basically I'm kind of making like a cheese and steak scramble. And there's 6 eggs in here with some jacked up seasoned salt, which is really, really good, and some pepper. Let me show you this salt. This is it right here. It's really good. Gives your eggs a really good flavor. Okay, I guess to bring it back to what I was doing. Anyway, here's my onions, that little bitty onion. You don't need a lot of onion. You don't want to overpower everything. So that little onion was perfect. Anyway, you want to cook it up in some butter till it's about translucent. And when that's done, we're going to add in our meat. There we go. We want to let our meat warm up a little bit because it's been in the refrigerator. Also, since it's just me and my husband, I'm going to have leftovers from this. So I'm going to show you another way to repurpose steak and cheese scramble. And I'll put that in a separate video, but it's a pretty cool recipe. And it's great for if your husband works or something, because he can just grab it and go. He doesn't have to worry about spilling anything on himself or anything like that. Okay, we're going to let this warm up. Okay, now we're going to add our egg. Oh, one little tip on when you're doing scrambled eggs, don't scramble them until they're completely dry. It kind of ruins the flavor. You want it where just about all the moisture's out and they're light and soft and fluffy. That's the best way to make them. Gives them the best flavor. As you can see, we got plenty of meat in here. And like I said, this is 6 eggs. You can do 8 eggs too, as you can see. It's very easy to add 2 more eggs to this, and you still have plenty of meat and egg for everybody. And if you're feeding like a family of 4 adults, you might want to do 8 eggs. For, you know, a parent and 2 kids, 6 should be plenty. For Rick and I, like I said, I'm going to be taking the leftovers from this and making another dish out of it, which will be another video. Anyway, I will bring you back when my eggs are done. It's time to add the cheese. Okay, we're at the point where my eggs are just about done, so I'm going to want to add my cheese. And the reason I wait till it's just about done is I don't want my cheese to completely melt into my eggs. I like to see a little bit of my cheese. And you don't have to add all this cheese. My husband's just a cheese fanatic. So, I mean, we order a pizza with a lot of cheese, and he still asks for extra cheese. So anyway, just mix this in. Also, another thing you can do that, oh, this is really hard to do with one hand. My pan's going everywhere. If you have like that little piece of leftover meat, like I showed you, put it in a bag, and just when you do chicken or pork, if you have a little bit left over, add it to the bag in your freezer. Put it in the freezer. And then, which I'm doing now, and when I have enough, I'm going to do a video show you how to make a meat pie with all those little bits of meat that are left over. There's no reason to throw food away when you can make something out of it. And like I said, this doesn't have to be just for, you know, breakfast. You can use it as a dinner meal. Today we're doing it for breakfast. As you can see, for 2 people, that's a lot of eggs. At least for me and my husband. So we're going to have this for breakfast. And then I'll show you what I do with the leftovers with this. And we'll be back when it's done and all getting all nice and gooey here. And I have it on the plate. Okay guys, here's the finished product. And of course coffee and toast. And then I have my plate. I haven't got my toast on it yet. But anyway, there's my plate. And I'm going to take you back over here and show you what I have left. This is what I have left, and I'm going to show you another way to make this into a different recipe. Rick may come back for a little more, I don't know. But with whatever is left, I will cook up that other recipe for you and post another video. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Okay guys, I thought I'd go ahead and show you the second recipe. I'm going to put it on just on one time. This is some of those brown, the rolls that you put out, you let rise, that you get in the stores. I had some left over from Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the second recipe. Put them out, let them thaw out, and then squish them down. Okay? Then you're going to take some of your filling. Excuse the hands. I have clean fingers, but... And then you're going to take this one, put it over the top, and then pinch the sides together. Because you want it good and closed. So I just kind of do a roll thing. Alright. Guys, this is for my family. I just washed my hands, so I'm going to go ahead and use my fingers. Which I'm sure most of you will do in your own house too. Put it in the middle. Like I said, this is from what I made for breakfast just a little bit ago. Okay, after you get them all filled and the tops put on, make sure they're sealed real good. And you're going to want to let them rise for about 20-25 minutes in a warm spot. You don't want them to double all the way in size, otherwise you're going to have way too much bread. But anyway, let them get a little higher, and then you're going to bake them at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. And my battery's running low, so I won't show that part of putting them in the oven and everything. And then I'll bring you back and let you see them when they're done. Hi guys. Sorry about the mix-up. My batteries died on my camera, and I went to the store and kept forgetting to get batteries, but I finally remembered. So here's what we made the other day, and I forgot to tell you, when you put them in the oven for the 15 minutes, 20 minutes, put your oven on 170 or as low as it'll go, and just a little warm to help them rise. I went downstairs and played in my quilt room, so mine rose a little too high. You only want them to rise maybe about to here, and I'll show you why. Because there's my filling. So had the bread rose only to here, the little bit that you wanted, it'd have been perfect. But as you can see, I let mine rise way too high. Anyway, this is a great way to use up your leftovers. And I've only got 2 left out of the 5 because my husband's grabbing them and taking them to work with him in the morning to eat. And it's still good having the bread. And one thing he did one morning was he put butter on it and he toasted it in the oven like toast, and it was really good. It was definitely really good. But anyway, this is the way to use up your leftovers, and we shall see you again. You guys have a good day. Bye.